Hello friends, welcome for our second section on strings in Python. So in this, we will be learning following functions, that is strip, count, capitalize, in and not in operators, and then ORD and CHR functions. These are the objectives of our today's session, that is to remove unwanted characters from a string, to count the number of occurrences of a word in a string, to capitalize first character of a string, then to determine membership of a character or a word in a string, then to obtain ASCII code for a character and vice versa. These will be the outcomes after learning this session. You will be able to make use of strip function to remove unwanted characters from a string, then to count the number of occurrences of a word in a string with the help of count function, then make use of capitalize function to capitalize first character in a string, then make use of membership operators, that is in and not in operators, to determine membership of a character or a word in a string, and lastly make use of ORD and CHR functions to obtain ASCII code of a character and vice versa. So first we'll start with our strip function. So strip function, as mentioned, it removes the leading and trailing specified characters. By default, it removes space from a given string. So this is a syntax: string.strip, character to be removed. There are two versions of strip function, lstrip and rstrip. So lstrip removes leading specified characters from a string, whereas rstrip removes trailing specified characters from a string. Here is an example. We have defined s1 string and s2 string. S1 is containing plus symbols before and after the string, you can observe, whereas s2 string is containing white spaces before and after the navdeep word. So to remove these unwanted characters plus and white spaces from both the strings, we are making use of strip function. So at line number 5, we are calling strip function on string s1, where we are specifying the character to be removed as plus. So when we print the output of this function, we can see that only Gaur Sundar name is displayed, where all the plus symbols are removed from the s1 string. At line number 6, we are calling strip function on string s2, which is containing blank spaces before and after the Navdeep word. So when we check the output of this line, we can see that both blank spaces from leading and trailing position are removed from the s2 string. Now to check the output of lstrip and outstrip, we're calling lstrip on string s1, where plus is again passed as a character to be removed. So because of lstrip function, you can see in the output that leading plus symbols are removed from the s1 string. Similarly, when we run this using rstrip, in the output you can see that trailing plus symbols are removed from the strings. So this is the use of strip function to remove unwanted characters from the given string. Next we have got count function and capitalize function. So count function, as it indicates, that it returns the number of times a specified value occurs in a string. This is a syntax: string dot count function. It has got again three parameters: search value, start index, and end index. So search value specifies a value to be searched in your string. Then starting index and ending index, they indicate from which position to which position you would like to search a given string and count its occurrences. So both these parameters, that is start index and end index, they are optional. Next we have got capitalize function. So it returns a string where the first character is converted to uppercase. Here is our example. So at line number 3, we have defined s1 string. This string is containing Prataprudra word two times, you can see. So Prataprudra was a king of Orissa, and Prataprudra would clean street in cart festival. So two words we have defined. Now we are printing the count of Prataprudra word with the help of count function. So that is applied on string s1 when we pass Prataprudra as the word to be counted. So in the output you can see the first line is specifying count of Prataprudra is equal to 2. So 2 times Prataprudra word appears in s1 string. Next we have got s2 defined as Mother Earth, where m is small. So on this, when we apply capitalize function, so s2 dot capitalize, it will return Mother Earth string where m will be capital. So in the output you can see s2 is displayed as capital M Mother Earth. Next, we have got membership operators in and not in. How to use them? So in and not in operators, they will help us to identify whether a particular character or a word is member of our string or not. So both these return true or false. So this is our program. At line 3 again, S1 is defined as the same string that we used in our previous example. So here we are checking whether festival word is present in S1 or not. So festival word, we can see at the end of our string festival word is present. So when we apply in operator using this festival word on string S1, and we check the output of this. So at line 5, when we printed its output, in the output window you can see the true value was returned because festival is present in S1. Similarly, we are checking whether India word is present in S1 or not. So with the help of not in operator, we are cross checking that. So when we printed the output of this 7-number line, so in the output you can see again true was displayed because India word is not present in S1. This is true. Okay. Next, we have got ORD and CHR functions. So ORD and CHR functions are used to check the ASCII code of a character or a character against a ASCII code. This is the syntax for ORD function. So ORD in bracket you have to specify the character for which you want to obtain ASCII code. And similarly, we have got CHR function which returns the character that represents a specified Unicode or ASCII code. So this is the syntax. CHR in bracket to specify the number, that is ASCII value. So here is our program. We are defining S1 as in double quotes capital A. So when we want to print its ASCII value, you just pass that S1 to ORD function. At line 4, we are calling ORD function to which we are passing S1. S1 is containing capital A. So for capital A, you observe in the output window, the first line, ASCII code of capital A is written as 65. So 65 is the ASCII value of capital A. Similarly, when we printed the ASCII value of small a at line number 5, what is the value returned? 97. Now against this, we want to check the characters against ASCII values. At line number 7, we are defining N1 as 65. So when we apply CHR function on N1, it is going to return its ASCII, its respective character. So ASCII value is 65, its respective character. In the output window at line number 3, you can see the character for ASCII code 65 is capital A. Similarly, instead of passing a variable, we are directly passing a value to CHR function. So CHR 97. So for 97 ASCII value, its respective character is small a. So in the output window, you can observe last line in the output window is displaying small a. Thank you so much.